all performers, I think, have sort of quirks in terms of posture which you have to iron out. And a lot of singers, of course, will do Alexander technique or something similar so that they're actually in control of their posture. I tend to stand on only one leg, for example, if I don't watch it. Sometimes I'm thinking, almost none of me is in contact with the floor, this is ridiculous. So, I mean, the common thing is to, I might have to demonstrate, it's probably easier, I don't know how much of this you can see, is to stand like that, so you've got your weight balanced, but you've actually anchored yourself. So rather than standing with your legs together, a lot of singers will stand with one leg forward and one leg back, slightly leaning forward but upright. And that's probably the ideal posture, and that's what I try to do, and it's taken me years, but I did manage it. I tend to lean forward a little bit because I'm trying to connect with the audience. The important thing, I think, is to stand straight, not to lean to one side, but also to be aware of your own physicality, because that's the first thing, because you will have quirks as a performer. What you're trying to do in a concert performance, obviously, is absolutely stand straight, so that the audience are actually concentrating on what they can hear, not distracted by the weird things that you're actually doing with your physicality. Warm-ups are absolutely essential. If you don't warm up, you will damage your voice, because what you're using is your muscles, basically. Just like you wouldn't run a marathon or a sprint or anything without warming up, presumably you wouldn't dance without warming up. You have got to warm up to sing. I would start just by kind of anchoring my breathing, making sure it's all right. I would then start by humming, always, with an open throat but closed mouth, making sure that when I'm humming my lips are vibrating, because that means I've got the voice really far forward in my mouth, that's where I want it to be. Then I would start with a hum, then probably on an R sound, start from around middle C and start moving up and down the scale. Usually in octaves, not always. I might just go up to sort of a fifth above the starting note and then come back down again. When it's warmed up a bit more, I'll do some arpeggios to make sure that I'm really hitting the notes accurately. That depends what I feel like. I mean, I've got a huge number that I do. I will quite often, particularly if I feel I'm not focusing very well, I'll do chromatic scales up and down really fast, because that just kind of bring it to life and also help me focus the voice properly.